Hello, everyone. Time for another good old live sourcing marathon here to celebrate Prime Day. Right? Want to show all of y'all the beautiful, vast availability of different profitable leads to go ahead and take advantage of here, and we got no better than Uncle G Body Benz to help us do that here. Right? So fire up the car bear, fire up the top cash back, fire up the rack tin. Let's get after it.
Let's
And
do it.
some profitable skews, y'all. As well, we'll just give it a sec here. Let some of you guys tap in. Let us know where you're checking in with us here from as well. But basically, just about to dig in and show you guys what it looks like to find a whole bunch of profitable skews here today. Here, what up, Corey? Corey, how did August end up for you? Corey's a beast. Corey's been a friend of the show for
A
like
while.
Yep.
It's been to
Yep.
a couple of Miami events. I think he popped through in Vegas one time.
Yeah.
Sadiq I haven't heard from you, Sadiq, in a very long time. How's everything?
Cool. What up, y'all? All right, let's get it. Let's get rich. Oh, what up? See, yes, sir. GLF in the building. What up, Tim? Cool. All right, sweet. So yeah, let us know what state you're checking in from in the chat. I'm currently in good old Allentown.
Good old PA, baby.
Yep. Oh yeah, feeling cozy, right up in the perch that I've
How's Pops?
deployed like $2.5 million from this little cubic feet of earth right here, probably about a 3 square foot radius or something along those lines, or whatever here. North Georgia, Florida. Cool. I'm still alive and kicking. Hope y'all are well. Yes, sir. Texas, just south of H-Town. Damn, a bunch of okay. We got 3 Texas guys in here too. Yeah, see, Bill's Mafia here. Bill's Mafia here.
Orlando, Texas, North Georgia, Florida.
Long Island. I know some cool sellers from Long Island.
If anyone's checking in from Florida, it's the Western Coast. Stay safe. We are got you in our hope.
Yeah. Have the leads keep you safe if possible. I don't know how well they'll be able to do, but we'll do my unfortunately do the
hopefully anyone from Florida has
Guillermo in the cut too. Guillermo, I was talking to AB earlier today, man. Let's see, Michigan sounds good. Great Lakes, that makes perfect sense. Cali Pizza, yeah. Anyone from LA in here? Anything? San Bernardino. There we go. I believe that's Los Angeles area here. That's cool. We'll just give it another sec. Leave a like too if you enjoy this type of stuff here. We like doing this for you guys. Want to show you guys how to find lots of profitable items in detail, break down the entire process.
Las Vegas.
Ooh, next ASD, man. Yeah, next ASD, you should tap in with us right here. Yeah, absolutely, man. That'll be cool. Yeah, ASD, it's a big trade show we go to every year in Wi-Fi connection unstable. I was literally on calls all day. Big trade show we go to. Oh, Los Angeles too. What up, Jeremy? Cool.
Houston, Texas.
Cool. All right, sweet. So let's hit it. Yeah. So let's take a look here. Boom. Let's see here. All right. So let's get rock and rolling here. ATX. What up, Filipina here? Cool. All right, sweet. Sounds good here. So just prior to hopping into it here, we're just going to go through and do a bunch of live online arbitrage for Prime Day deals. Basically, every holiday, Prime Day specifically being a holiday as well. Pretty much every retailer runs a deal to compete with Amazon, and that means lots of extra profitable products for us. For example, to go ahead and take a look at when discounts are down and everything, or discounts are up, rather, relative to when they normally are here. Just some pro tips prior to hopping into it here. Not only are we going to be looking at different holiday sales that are going on with Prime Day, but we're also going to be working to stack as many discounts we can as possible. This might seem a little bit complicated to you, but once you get a little used to it, it's nice and easy here. So basically thinking of stacking on discounted gift cards, coupons from the free extensions, Capital One Shopping, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not, etc., Evergreen email account and text sign up coupons, looking around for other coupons on Google, using a tax exempt permit if the retailer takes it, so on and so forth here, basically. So we're going to start out with a brand called 32 Degrees here, for example, and we can see they're literally advertising it as a Prime Day sale right here, so that makes it nice and easy for us. So we'll just click into that right here.
Real quick, the real efficiency with reverse sourcing is to be able to memorize a lot of those discount codes, right? If I'm looking at an item from Dick's Sporting Goods, I know I got that 10% off. I know I have another 2.5%, right? So you can start to do those calculations in your head, which automates and speeds up that process so much quicker. Right, because you know the $20 pops up, but you know you're down to $17.50 or $16.50 or whatever it is. And like we always talk about, guys, the quicker we can disqualify the bad ones, the more efficiently we can get to the good ones, ultimately raising our bottom line and making more money while we're sourcing.
Yep, 100%. So yeah, we're just going to go through. We're going to start out doing manual sourcing here and just say, hey, okay, what can we take a look at and track down at a profitable price here, or at a price we think might be profitable, to then go ahead and check over on Amazon and see what makes sense here. So we can start out when just clicking like the sales section of the retailer right here. 32 Degrees is a popular auto ungate brand that most sellers are going to be able to sell right away from day one. Ungating is nice and easy in 2024, so we have a full ungating tour on our channel as well here too. Let's see. So what I like to do is I'll just click into the sales section of a website, and typically it makes sense to source on a website once you know that there's a lot of good stuff here and everything. And then we just want to filter down to like the most general stuff, for example. So like category right here, we can filter by gender, color. Let's do black just to keep it simple right here. And now what we want to do is we want to take a look and see, okay, what do we think looks pretty discounted here? Right? So what do we think could see selling for double or more on Amazon and selling well on Amazon? So for example, like this hoodie retails at 40, it's on sale for 12. It's like, I don't know, I could see that being 30, right? These leggings, I could see them going for 20 plus, for example here, right? Same thing with this fleece here. So what we want to just do is open up these listings that we could see selling for double or more on Amazon. Obviously, we're not going to be right every time, not even close, right? And then we just want to dig in and see what we can track down profitably, cross-referencing over to Amazon, for example here, right? So we can see these t-shirts are nice and cheap here, for example, too, right? This is the kind of thing I could see Garrett walking around the crib in right here as well, right? So let's see. So take a look here. We can see 12 bucks. So all we got to do is copy this over, plug it in on Amazon here, 32 degrees, boom, 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 then paste that in here. And then we can go ahead and see if there's a matching Amazon listing right here. Okay, let's see. So this is a comfy cardigan wrap here. That is different. This looks pretty good though here, because this listing has 24 reviews on Amazon. And it's going for 29 bucks. And obviously this is a different product here, but I feel like this could very well be going for 13 on the brand website, for example here, right? So now we're going to need two tools to do this, guys. We're going to need SellerAmp, which is $20 a month. You can try it completely free 2 weeks on selleramp.com here, and Keepa down here, which shows how fast this product moves. Now, right off the bat, I can see this listing has a pretty high sales rank, aka BSR. Typically, you want to stay below like 150K or 200 here. However, occasionally you'll see listings that do well that have a high sales rank. For example, in this case, this is not a good example of that. This doesn't really have too much movement here. If we take a look, but we'll go ahead here and at the variation. If you're watching this live, if you got any questions, let us know in the comments too, because Garrett would love to. Garrett will be manning the chat here as well, and we'll take a look. So this is actually decent off-count movement here. It's not amazing, but let's say 28 here too. Let's see if we can put this guy up for like 13. Let's see here. Let's see. So yeah, 26 here, right there. Boom. Garrett, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Sweet. All right, let's see. Right here, comfy wrap cardigan here. Okay, $11.99 here. Let's take a look here. So this is black, large XL or small medium here. Let's see. Soft, comfy wrap cardigan here. Okay, let's see. And we can see soft, comfy cardigan right here. Okay, so we obviously have to make sure it's the right thing, but it has this the pockets right there as well. Boom. There we go. Let's see here. So soft, comfy wrap here. Let's see. We thinking this is the right thing here? I think it's definitely close. If not,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. Right, take a look at that. Goes down to like the knees right there. Right, we can see here. As well too. So let's see here, right? So this looks good here. Right there. So this is what, $11.99 here? So let's see, 11.99 here. Right, and we can see the lowest price is the buy box is an FBM buy box at 26 here. So if I were going to FBA this, I know I would most likely price above right here, for example. So at 25.45 here, right? Doesn't quite make sense on SellerAmp, but up at 28, for example, here, right? 450 profit, 38% ROI. Life's not bad on something like this here, right? And then what I also want to do is go on Capital One Shopping and see if any of these coupon extensions work, for example, here too, right? I don't think there's discounted gift cards, but I'm going to search here and see if there is, right? We can take a look at that too, right? Always want to go ahead and Google, does 32 degrees take tax exempt, for example, right? Take tax exempt here. And it looks like, yeah, boom, here we go. Please note if you have tax exempt status, right? So now we actually want to take off that sales tax that I currently have factored in my SellerAmp backend, for example here. So, right, if we take off 5% right here, right, now this gets even better. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we currently have sales tax factored in on the back end of our SellerAmp calculator in our settings. So we need to take that off here. So this is definitely not the quickest mover in the world, but this totally makes money. And if you're a beginner, this might be the kind of thing that makes sense if you find something along these lines, considering we've been nice and profitable over time here as well. So yeah,
the stability here is key, right? Because if you look May to August, you're looking at the same pricing oscillation, right? Between 25 and 35. So that's something that's very stable, very consistent. And you can put, 5, 6, 7 units of these on the shelf and just let them sit and then kind of let them and watch them sell over the course of a couple weeks.
Yep. Yeah, definitely not the fastest mover in the world here. As we can see, it's reflected in the sales rank right here. But offer coming in, which is my personal favorite way to gauge velocity, this is totally moving, for example, right here. So yeah, that was cool, right? Definitely want to take a look at those other variations as well too, and everything. And that was an example of looking up a product, not quite finding the right one. But now we'll take a look and see if this guy makes sense too here. All we got to do is copy this in. Let's see. So this is a classic crew t-shirt. I could actually see Garrett wearing this one. So it looks like we
Oh
got
yeah.
a couple listings here to potentially too take a look at here. Wow, what the heck? Why is this one at 28, for example? Let's see here. Oops. Let's see. Let's get. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's copy that right here. Let's see. Let's go back to that main search page right here as well. Boom. All right. Let's take a look here. So right off the bat, is this actually moving here? Ah, see. So this one's pretty slow here. This is very blocky. Offer count movement, and no wonder it is pretty high sales rank here. So it's like maybe this would sell. I actually think it eventually would right here. But down here, right, this is okay offer count movement, right? The problem is this is a 3-pack of t-shirts here, right? And this is a single pack, for example. So let's see if they have 3 packs on the website. Just going ahead and just Googling it right here. Let's see.
And the other thing you guys can do, right? Because we've already acknowledged that 32 Degrees has a bunch of sales, has a lot of price discounts on their site. And Miles is kind of going through and manual sourcing based on the site. But the other thing you can do is use something like Keeper Product Finder, type in the brand 32 Degrees, qualify based on sales rank. So we're talking 100, 150, the sort of threshold that Miles is kind of talking through as we're looking through products. And within seconds, have a subset of products falling under the 32 degree brand that we know meet our velocity criteria. Obviously, we have to worry about price point at the end there, but knowing that the site has a ton of discounts, we're probably not going to run into too many issues at that point.
Boom, here we go. So this is good. The problem is it just doesn't sell quick enough. So we can see Navy Space Dye here. Right, we can see, oh, this is also a little bit different too. It has that and that doesn't. Yeah, okay. No problem. So that doesn't sell quick enough either right here. Ooh, now this guy looks great, right? That stability is excellent. Offer count movement's not incredible here, right? But let's see. Like, yeah, here we go. Like I can live with that there coming down right there.
But look at the difference there, right? Look at the difference there if we can kind of compare those two keeper graphs. One, very boxy, right? Or I guess both of them are kind of boxy. Or is that the bad one or the good one?
This is stability. I mean, this is good though. This is totally
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I mean, that could be a lot worse, you know?
But like as you start to kind of look through a lot of products, you're going to really have that sixth sense in terms of products that move, right? The products that move, and I'm sure we're going to come across a few over the next hour, are going to be super oscillating up and down between the buy box as well as the offer count, right? That offer count's not going to stay boxy. It's not going to stay flat at all. Whereas some of these are very like, stays put for a day or two, goes up, goes down, etc. But the products that move, it's going to be that constant zigzag, constant oscillation up and down.
So let's see. We got the single pack, for example, right here. Gap. Interesting. 341. So people are making money on that too. Let's see here. Take a look. So first order of business, we want to go to the variations tab on Keepa here. See what's moving the quickest. Let's see here. Oh, I mean, this blue looks good here. They got that blue here. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Let's see. And then these are, sure, they're expensive. We just don't have much proof of movement here. It's not really much movement on that. So I don't like those guys either here. Let's see. Soft stretch dairy. This is like a Nike Tech knockoff. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, none of these are even the right brand here. Yes, that definitely doesn't work. This is the cool thing is they'll tell us pretty quick if it's going to be, if we see, because we have to even see a match on Amazon first, right? Let's see. Yeah, C-Made, 32 degrees here. Woman's hooded. Cool long sleeve t-shirt. Okay, so this is a different product here, but let's definitely go ahead and see. Let's see if this makes sense because this has 33 reviews, so it's probably making money, or at least we know it's making money if it's got that many reviews. Is it actually moving though here?
Have you guys ever used the Chrome extension? Oh wait, buddy. I mean, we've heard of it. We don't really use it. It's a lot of manual input from the guys who run it. So we just recommend just kind of really being ingrained and kind of in the community, knowing what's going on, knowing and being familiar with the different sites, obviously being aware of the different discounts that are available to us. And that's probably going to be the best way to go about it.
Yeah, and that I'm like the order cancels are super subjective as well, right? And that like each site operates differently, even for different people. So for example, like there's one site Garrett and I both had a couple 10K profit months from back in the day, and then Garrett got like incredibly banned, and I can still place orders to this day, for example, right? And it's just, there's nothing really to explain that. It just happens to be how their specific system worked, and it very well might have changed.
But
Garrett
those
might be
are the things that you don't figure out until you really iterate, right? And to think of it like a science fair project, right? You keep one variable the same and test the others, right? Maybe one time you keep the quantity the same, then you test your billing address. You change the credit card. Maybe you change the quantity, right? You keep one variable the same and change all the others until you ultimately kind of nail down what they're keying off of. And remember, the fact of the matter is, a lot of the times, these sites don't want your money. They're just trying to protect you, right? They have all sorts of fraud protection programs set up to make sure that their customers, their users, aren't getting robbed, right? And so we have to understand that and use that to our advantage, and kind of iterate as you go to make sure that the OA cancel is not going to stop you from making the money that you need to make.
Yeah, like so much money is lost worrying about cancels that never happen too. Like that's a very, very important thing to note too. And everything as well. Let's see. And guys, using the new so there's a new free SellerAmp extension that's just included with your SellerAmp just main one here. If we just search like 32 degrees meds, this would be another way to search this. It's called just like Amazon like store page sourcing, basically. Right? We can just go ahead and use SellerAmp QVS here, right? Just take a look at that. And it's just free with your main SellerAmp subscription. And now we can see a ton of different info for the product without actually needing to click into it. So there's certain things we're going to be able to disqualify based on it being private label and not having enough resellers on it, for example, here. And that just can speed up the process here. So we can see like these are some good listings here we can take a look at that we haven't taken a look at yet. This is a small brand, it's an auto one gate brand for most people, right? So we know where this is actually coming from, right? And that can significantly speed up the process of going and tracking down some good OA leads here too, as well, right? So if we go ahead here, right, variations on this guy here. Ooh, see, this guy's moving here. Yeah, look at that, like 20 bucks here. If we can pay like 6, for example, this will be nice and profitable here. Let's see here. Let's see, and if you guys got any questions, let us know in the chat too. Let's see, lightweight base layer crew top here. Let's see.
I'm an international student, so I'm eligible to apply for tax exempt in the U.S. Just talk to your CPA. We don't know.
Probably. Not fully sure though. Yeah, probably here. This might actually be good FBM here, because let's see. So we're about $9.99 here, right? And then remember, this place also has tax exempt, so we take off 5% from that, right? Because I already have 5% counteracting it in my back end, so we need to even that out here. And let's check the FBM numbers here on the AMP. Let's see. Ooh, it's already on FBM numbers here. So this is not good. We will need this to go a little bit further on sale. Like if we get this at like 8, for example, we'd be printing money. So what I do in this case is I'd put this on an almost good spreadsheet in SellerAmp, right? And then I come back to this in the future and say, hey, okay, has it gone up? Or for example, is the buy cost cheaper? Right? And that's going to speed up the process here, right? So really all we do here is when we know where some inventory is coming from is just say, hey, okay, who's got it, right? And do the numbers make sense, right? Let me locate good Amazon listings here. For example, if you're a beginner, you should primarily be doing what's called storefront stalking here. Let's take a look at that.
Jumping in here, which software do you use to storefront stocks? SellerAmp's going to be awesome.
Yeah, SellerAmp.
Right? Miles, if you do me a favor, just pop into like a store from SellerAmp.
Oh, yeah.
The really cool thing that allows us to reverse source quickly using SellerAmp is it allows us to disqualify quickly, right? Because on this main page, I can see so much information. I can see the BSR. I can see the ideal max cost that I'm going to be buying from. I can see the keeper chart. And so I can understand the trend trajectory. And I really understand within 30 seconds, 45 seconds, based on the prices that I see in that top shopping row, compared to what SellerAmp is telling me I need to be buying at, is if it's even close, right? Because if SellerAmp says the max cost is like 17, 15, and I go to that Google shopping page and I see a bunch of 30s, 40s, that's an easy skip. And so the way like that SellerAmp page is kind of formatted, it allows us to disqualify products so quickly. And again, the quicker we disqualify, the more money we make when we sit down to source.
So like, for example, here we go. Like these are, 11.99 here. So 11.99 is close. However, we know if we were to FBA this thing, we got price higher, right? Probably 10% or so higher. So up here at like 24, we're actually still not quite there. We can tax exempt off a little bit here. Still not quite there. So yeah, this is not good. I thought it was going to be good. It's not good here. Let's see. Let's keep moving. And then, yeah, storefront stock is nice because you already know this person's making money here. If they have any reviews, then it's just going ahead and digging in here and seeing, okay, what do these guys retail for example? Right. And
then see how quickly that is. You press on the G, you understand what you need to buy it at, and you can compare it to what Google shows you within seconds.
Yep, 100% here. So let's see, 1999 here. These have actually been totally good in the past year, right? 29, right? They're just not good today. So let's see here. Let's take a look at these bad boys too. 24 here, for example. It's a 2-pack. Base layer thermal. Let's see here. They got any bundle deals for us here? Base layer.
The other thing that also can't be understated is that the reverse storefront stocking feature, it gets us exposure to other brands, right? So here we may be looking on like the 32 degree websites, but now we're going to be exposed to other brands, right? That seller potentially has, that creates more opportunity, more sites to buy from, more brands to buy from, more product niches and categories to buy into. Those are the things that are going to expand us as an Amazon seller.
Completely agree here too. Let's see, and you can even just search like a specific niche too as well. Like for example, like say, yeah, like these move super well. Like what are we paying? Yeah, $5 for example here, right? Like there very well could be a bundle of these too that makes sense as well. Like we'll take a look here too. Let's see here. Yeah,
That's interesting on that one. The offer count was steady, but the price was
price is
shooting
going
down.
Yeah, weird. Volume must be lower here than people think it is. Let's see his socks here for example too. Let's see. Cozy lounge socks here. Let's see. Are there any normal type of 32-degree socks? Let's see. Because we know where the stock's coming from. Right. So let's see here. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oops. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of them here. So let's see. Which ones are like the most expensive ones? So 1890 here, for example. Right. Let's see. Any of these are like 27, for example. Dickie socks I found good in the past too here as well. Let's see. I think that's auto ungate. Can you guys let us know if Dickie's an auto ungate for you? Ooh, so you want to avoid stuff like this. This is like a keep a data glitch, for example here. Let's see. And we don't really see any good movement on those here. Let's see, 32-degree socks. Let's see, 1890. Let's see. So let's see. So what are these guys going for here? Let's see here. 1890. Ooh, we got some high buy box share going on this guy here. Let's see. So yeah, buy cost is 8, right? So 7.99. FBM in here. What are these guys FBM at? Oh, 7 ounces. This is good here. Yeah, $5 here. Let's see, right? And then we take a tax exempt here. So this is not like a life-changing item by any means, but like you make $3 a piece and it sells quick, like that can add up. You know what I mean? Just find a bunch of items like that.
15, 20 of those, you're going to replace your
right?
your job in no time.
Right. And that's, yeah, like we can see some of these other ones make sense too. Like for example, yeah, 18.5, and it's been there a lot consistently here. There's people even have buy boxed in the past week here up at 21, for example. Right. Let's take a look at these guys too here. And it's an FBA buy box too, so we get FBA that's higher as well.
Something like that product that Miles kind of just glimpsed over, that's where a lot of newer sellers mess up with though, right? Because it's trending between like that 18 to 20-ish range. A newer seller can see that $22, $23 price point that it just touches a couple times, but that shouldn't be an expectation, right? If we're going to buy this, we need to be okay with that $19 price point, right? We cannot be expecting that 22, 23 and get excited. That's where a lot of sellers lose a lot of money, especially if they're looking to FBM or FBA those, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you can roll the dice and buy some expecting FBM at that higher price point, but the fact of the matter is we got to be buying based on macro trends and averages as opposed to micro instances like that.
Yep. So we can see in this case, right? So this is 18.5 FBM. So we know we can FBA this higher most likely, right? Take off tax M 7.5 here. Life ain't bad, y'all. Let's keep moving. Okay, we can see 32 degrees was a W. And as we go here too, y'all, any questions you guys got? Let us know. It's still a little Macy's action. I like looking at the jockey stuff yesterday. So let's see. Search like jockey stuff. And we know Macy's has good jockey stuff here as well too. So let's see here. Yeah, these are like 17, 20 right here. Let's see. Let's take a look at these guys here. T-shirts as well. Right, we're just going to open these up and cross-reference over to Amazon here. Basically, nice and easy. And that I found some of these profitable in the past, right? And now that I've been doing this for a while, right, have a sense of, okay, what I need to pay for different things, right? So on and so forth, right? We take a look through a bunch of these, for example, here too. And what we also want to do is have card bear on speed dial for discounted gift cards as well. So let's dig in here, right? And you have to understand, this is a process of learning this stuff as a new seller, right? When you know nothing, you don't know how to use the softwares, for example. You learn over time. You get better. You innovate. You make friends. You network with other Amazon sellers, right? Let's see. Want this 4-pack?
That's a good question while you're loading that up. So what do you recommend when you pick up an ace and that gets flooded with offers going up from 10 to 80? Should we call up and sending it in? Right. So the first thing is we got to learn, right? Because you missed something in the equation where you bought something that was about to detonate with offers. So it's likely the case where it's like a Nike on sale item, right? Something like that. Maybe
Almost
a
guarantee or
Cold,
Target,
something like that.
or Walmart. Yeah, easy to find too.
Right. So one of the key pieces of information that we have to learn from that and iterate on is that we have to understand the occasion in which we're buying something, right? If I'm buying something that's on the front line, the top line of a Nike closeout sale, a lot of people are going to see that. How many inboxes of resellers is that going to? However, if we find an item like we're going over tonight where we have to fight for our profit, where we have to use that 10% off, we have to use a 2.5% gift card, a discounted gift card, we have to use all these different things, tax exam, FBM, etc. Well, there's a lot more likelihood that that product, that profit's going to stay. It's going to stay, right? So what I would probably envision in that scenario is that you bought in too easily of a findable item, or you just didn't do enough to generate that profit. So understand why it happened and just keep it in mind next time. Now, in terms of that scenario, just liquidate and keep it moving, right? Maybe return them if you can, but just liquidate and max out that cash. Maybe put it on another listing. Just look on Walmart, those sorts of things, but just learn and keep it moving.
Yeah, you have to understand that's not necessarily like typical, but it will be typical if you buy from really easy to find places. For example, like here, like this was actually profitable for a couple weeks here, right? Oh, it's actually profitable today. Interesting. So we can see here, guys. Take a look at this, right? So this is 22.40 here, right? And then I saw on Keepa, this is a super important lesson, that the lowest price was 33 here. But when there's no buy box, you have to check if the seller's charging shipping or not. Right? So if we go here, no buy box, don't automatically avoid that. We can see that actually is the case here. So we can see, right, 34.8.50 plus 8, right? So let's take a look here. So 34.50 plus 8, right? I want that in the sale price here. 34.50 plus 8 here. We can see, so 42, right? And then we can see we can pick this guy up for 22.40. A lot of people say, oh, crap, that doesn't quite work. Discounted gift cards, my friend, right? And we can see 12% here, GCX, 11.8 here, for example, right? So we take off 12%, right? Literally go here, minus 12% here. Boom, even better, right? And we can see 11.99 ounces, $42 product. This means this is phenomenal to FBM, right? So if we rock and roll down here, we can filter over to FBM. Boom. This is going to ship for like $5 here, and we can see nice profitable product that a ton of people would automatically avoid. They didn't take a look if the seller's actually charging shipping, right? They don't factor in discounted gift cards, and they didn't see the FBM numbers, because we know if an item is very, very light, but above 1 pound, that the FBM numbers are going to be better than the FBA numbers, for example, right? So that's good stuff, y'all. You got to love the game here. Got to love the game here, right? Life's good. Life's good, right? So that was a nice profitable skew that's like completely hidden as well, right? And you got to check that out. You know, some sellers are sneaky. They're charging for shipping when you think they might not be. Right, and we can see here. Boom. So that was profitable. That makes sense. Y'all like that little discount finagle right there, Garrett?
Yes, sir. Repeat that again though for the people in the back.
Yep.
If something's over a pound,
under a pound, above $20, typically the FBM numbers are better. So for example, this right here at 8 ounce or whatever it was, going to average like $5 about FBM from my experience. FBA, it's a 40% ROI. FBM, it's a 49% ROI. So our competition sees this and is like, crap, that don't quite work. But got to take off that discounted gift card. Got to run the FBM numbers right there. And then it's a much different story, right? And I play it. So does Macy's take tax exempt here? Right, we can see. For customers that are from states that are exempt from sales tax. Yeah, so it doesn't look like that's available, right? So we can see life's good, right? We can see that was a nice profitable skew there and had been for a while. Let's see, I want this 4-pack here, active blend right here. Let's see. So even if these aren't necessarily the right thing, like these are totally moving here, these listings, right? So let's go ahead and see if we can track these guys down anywhere. Might as well.
Right. And we found that other last profitable skew, and something I talk about a lot is pivot points, right? Miles's entry point right now is the Macy's angle, right? Looking at Macy's kind of manual sourcing that way. However, once you found that profitable skew, instead of going back to Macy's, that initial entry point, we could pivot and start to reverse source in some of the storefronts. Because in theory, some of those sellers that are already on that product have probably found some other SKUs that they already can source from Macy's. And so that little pivot can create a lot of efficiencies in how we're sourcing and how quickly we can find that next product.
So let's see. So this is Macy's as well too. This is going to be close here. It's not quite going to be good. Let's see. Yeah, $30 flat here. So $30 here. This is actually very, very close to being good. Yeah, it's the key. So like we're here at 17.70, right? Oh, it's going to be a good FDM flip too. So we can see, or it's going to be close. So we take off that 12%, right? And then rock and roll down here in FBM. Not quite there, about 20% ROI. And naturally, typically a listing like this would not be good for FBM, but it has no buy box, which automatically qualifies it as FBM friendly here, right? And it's like, and yes, am I in my childhood bedroom live streaming to you guys right now? Absolutely, I am. Absolutely right. This is what happens when we go back to PA. So yeah, we're happy to be on here, jam with y'all. Any questions y'all got, you let us know. So we can see. No good movement on these guys. Want to make sure you have your keep of comms organized correctly here. Let's see. Let's see. Nice chilly day. Important dates for the rest of the year, guys. Halloween, late October, right? Early Black Friday sales pretty much right away in November, right? Black Friday sales are going to start the Sunday before Thanksgiving, right? And then Black Friday, Cyber Monday, obviously when those dates happen, and then the Q4 rush is in December 5th to like the 20th, for example.
The huge play is to stock up on some of the deals in the beginning, that like right when those deals hit on Sunday, and then take advantage of them on the selling side on Cyber Monday, because there's going to be a ton of attention going to Amazon to be looking for various things, buying various things. And so you get to take advantage of both sides of the equation, the buying side, the sourcing side early on in the week, and then the selling side later on in the week. And that's going to be huge.
Yep. So for example, this item here is at 17. Take off gift card, it comes out to like 15.75, for example here, right? So this is historically nice and profitable up at 35, just not good today. So what I'd want to do on this item is definitely not buy it and speculate, but add a keep a tracking alert here to get notified when this becomes good again here, right?
But this keep it chart's a really good articulation of kind of like the inverse relationship between offers and price, right? We see in the beginning of September, offers start to shoot up, right? They 2x, almost 3x from 8 to 9, or from like 4 or 5 up to 12. And so what happens? Buy box starts to drop. And so one of the big red flags, the big indicators of a future buy box decline is that offer count, right? The offer count is going to be the single source of truth for so many products that we're looking at.
Yeah. 100%. And then if you guys are looking for just personalized one-on-one help with this stuff, and you want to get on live Zooms with me, like one-on-one, for example, you want to get on Zoom one-on-one with me, take a look at the link in the description for my coaching program application too. You just want to be around other Amazon sellers crushing the game and such. Would love to put you on with that here. Let's see. Take a look here at these blue guys here. Let's see. Oh yeah, $30 here. Take a look here. 36. Wow. It's going for the high here. Let's see, 29. So this guy's going to be close too. Yeah, it's 20 though, so it's not quite there. We'll take a look at these guys here. 36. Ooh, so this guy totally moving here. Let's see. Yeah, 36 up here. That's cool.
We have a product that has a low BSR, low sellers. We won the buy box. Now a few days later, Amazon hopped on the product with more inventory, and there's more sellers. Should we move on to it? Yeah, always pivot. I mean, that's gonna be the name of the game. I mean, even with a multi-million-dollar business, you're still gonna be pivoting onto and off of products. That's never going to change, and so that's just something that you're going to have to continue to get used to, right? Audit your pricer every week, right? Continue to monitor products that you're in stock on, know when to kind of drop price, pivot onto something else, find new products. That's why we diversify our catalog to so many different SKUs, is because each individual ASIN is going to operate differently. Each one's going to oscillate. Some are going to get really good, some are going to get bad, some are going to stay in the middle, and those are going to all happen independently of each other.
Yep, 100%. And the cool thing is, we can take a look at these different seller storefronts and see other stuff they got from here too. Like we can see like 34 Nautica. For example, I literally never sourced Nautica until like a few days ago. For example, we can see like, okay, these are good sales ranks, except that 500K rank one. Like, are people making money on the stuff? Probably, right? And then we can see like Calvin Klein, Dr. Scholl's, for example, here too as well, right? Dr. Scholl's, for example. Hey, we'll take a look, right? And you want to just run this play with all these different brands you're seeing in different seller storefronts. For example, here, right? We can see like these are like $30 here. Let's see. Yeah, wow, that would actually totally be good. Depending what let's see. Yeah, $10 here. For example, it's like a very, very good buy cost here. Let's see. Belk right here. Take a look here. Let's copy this color in here too, just to make it easier here as well. Let's see here. Ooh, is that the same thing? It is not, unfortunately. Here, let's see. Gary, you with me?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, because the reason why I bring that up, guys, is because like last Black Friday, we were ripping like a major marathon, and Garrett got like disconnected by accident.
He didn't realize it for
Yeah, like for a while, man. Yeah, so let's see.
That might be the same, no?
Oh, it's got that same design.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Small, for example, here. Wow. Okay, this is actually profitable here. The problem is just not enough off-ground movement here. So this is an example where this is very profitable. Amazon just isn't sharing the buy box enough, and we can see that's reflected in the off-ground movement there. So yeah, don't like that. Let's see. Let's take a look at these bad boys here. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much slow movement across the board here. What's moving the quickest here, though? Yeah, basically none of these have good off-ground movement. They probably honestly are selling. It's just low competition here, but when you're a beginner, you want to be, looking for stuff with pretty, proven good, consistent movement here. Let's see. Such a good way to gauge velocity. Let's see. I mean, this is $70 polo here. If we could find this. No, it's actually not $70, right? Yeah, Amazon's on it. Let's see here. Same thing with these guys here too.
That's an interesting keeper chart, right? Because if we go back to it, Amazon itself is not always going to be a disqualifier, right?
Yep.
Notice, not this one. Notice Amazon was at one price, but the buy box was at a completely different one.
Yes.
And so when we talk about moats and using, adding a little complexity to the products that we're looking at, that's one of the things, right? Because a newer seller is going to see Amazon on the listing or in their keeper charts, filter out Amazon from the results that they're looking at and then completely skip over it. However, being a little bit more experienced, we understand that, okay, Amazon's on that product, but they're not gaining any of the buy box, which is a huge advantage for us.
All right, so let's see. So we got to find if there's a flagship listing for these because this is a standalone variation. These are probably really good because this was totally moved. Oh yeah, here we go. It's only got one review though, but let's see here. Nautica Men's Soft Cotton here. And we got 15% off, but we can do even better here as well. Let's see, J Class Fleece Short here. Let's see. Take a look at this here. Boom, Smoke Gray. Boom, Gray Heather. Okay, definitely looks like the same though here. Let's see. Same logo here, black right there. Okay, that is, for all intents and purposes, the exact same person, the exact same photo. He's happy too. He's happy to be in those shorts.
He's vibing out.
Oh, these are lit. These are super profitable here. It's not the fastest mover in the world, but these are very, very profitable. Are there any colors of these that are selling quicker here? Let's see. Repeat after me. Discounted gift cards, coupons, sales. Stack them all together, y'all. Stack them all together here. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is a very, very good ROI, right? Assuming this hits right at 15 into 40 here. It's not the quickest mover in the world, but we have a lot of historic profitability on this. No wonder it's not moving quick. It's a $40 pair of shorts here, right? At 15 or at 15 off the 25%. Like I bet you this would move quicker at a lower price point. Some experienced sellers would take that, right? And we can see 15% gift cards about here. Let's take off that here. Minus 14%. Like some people are saying yes to that for sure, right? And just seeing if they can move it quicker here. And it's like, if I'm a newer seller, it says private label just due to low competition, right? I might just snag one of these and toss them on a bunch of different sizes here, right? Just to see what the movement's like. Because no wonder these aren't selling too quick when it's a $40 pair of shorts, for example, right? And some people would, consider saying yes to something like that here and everything, right? And it's like, okay, we can go here and we can storefront stock and we can see who else is selling this brand or similar brands or similar products here, for example, right? And we can take a page out of their book here. Oh yeah, here we go. Like, boom. Holy crap, right? It's like, okay, bunch of polo stuff. No idea where that's coming from, right? But we can let, Google tell us here. Yeah, Oxford button-down shirts here, right? So for example, men's classic long sleeve here. Let's see. So it's like classic long sleeve here. Let's see. And we just want white, for example, right? Or we could Google image search it too, right? As well, let's see. Classic chambray shirt here, right? So you get the bottom of this, so you look up and up at these, like they got to be getting it from somewhere, right? For example here, right? Land's End. Never seen people carrying this, right? Nautica. Wasn't super familiar with that. Greg Norwood, right? You learn all these brands pretty quick here. Just saying, hey, like, what's the market telling me that people are making money on, for example, right? Let's switch it up a little. Let's do a little beauty action here, right? ColourPop is a popular auto-one gate for beauty, right? And we can see it looks like they got a pretty good deal going on their website here. So let's go ahead and just see what pops up if I just search ColourPop on Amazon and use SellerAmp QVS in the free beta, selleramp.com/QVS. Shameless plug, it is free though, right? With your seller subscription, right?
Is it a plug if it's free?
I don't know. Y'all let us know in the chat. Yeah, y'all let us know in the chat right there, actually. Yeah, let us know in the chat here. Right? And it's like, okay, let's see like what these go for. We'll probably need above like, $9, for example, to be profitable. Just typically the way Amazon fees break down and everything here. But let's go ahead and let's dig in. Let's take a look at these and just get rocking and rolling here, seeing what we can track down profitable. My friends, this one got a whole mess of variations here.
When you buy, or when do you buy 5, 10, 15 items of a winning ace, and how do you determine this? So the cool thing is with FBM, especially this time of year, we can let the market dictate that,
100%
right?
agree.
So we buy 2, 3, 4 of a particular score or a bunch of SKUs of ideally, and then we sell a couple of a SKU, we buy more. We sell a couple more, we buy more, and then you buy 3 the first time, then you maybe buy 8 the next time, then you maybe buy 15 or 20. We gain that efficiency, we gain that leverage by FBMing, right? Being willing to ship those items out as the sales come in, right? This is the time of year where FBM is almost as good as FBA, right? Just because as much all the eyes are on Amazon, the velocity is higher. So take advantage of all the extra eyes, allow yourself to be more efficient, and deleverage yourself by not having to ship to FBA every time.
Yeah, these aren't amazing. I mean, this is profitable, just not quite there. It's like maybe if you got no sales tax. Right here, we'll keep it moving though. Let's see which one of these guys going expensive. 13. This one's probably good, for example, because this is an outlier here, price wise. Let's go ahead and see what this guy's moving for here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 13.42 here. Let's see. Metallic, $7 here. Ooh, it's out of stock too. So we can see $7 take off the 15% that popped up here. We can see, close. Not quite there, though, but very historically good. So I want to set a keep alert on this guy because a lot of people have made money at this buy cost up at 16, y'all, as well, right? And we'll keep that in the back burner, and we'll look for some more OA beauty stuff here in a sec, too, as well. Let's see, 11. Not super reseller friendly. Yeah, brands on it. Same
Do we
thing.
buy these products from the website? No, you're going to ship it to yourself, right? Like we were kind of just talking about. You
Yep.
want to have that flexibility of listing on multiple listings, on listing on Walmart as well as Amazon, on joining a bunch of different markets so you can maximize your exposure to the market, maximize your exposure to the consumer, and make as much money as possible in as quickly of a time as possible.
Yeah, selling on Walmart's really good right now too. I spent like an hour doing storefronts or doing honestly just manual sourcing for that the other day. It was pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh, this is a great keep it chart here.
Offers are going down too. Oh wow.
His chart's lit. Sailor Moon here, $10. Oh, let's go. Wait, what was this here? 16, not quite. So we need this a little bit more on sale. It's actually not on sale at all. Actually, now that I look at it, it's like if this ever goes down to like $6, for example, like that's nice and profitable.
But this is so I don't know if the same person's in here, right? They were talking about going 10 to 80 in a matter of a couple days, a couple weeks. That's something where it's likely the case that website had a 50% off discount on that product.
Let's
and
see.
Look what happened.
Yeah, Easter, start of April.
Right. And so these are the sorts of things to keep in mind, right? How easily was that profit to come by? And those are the things that we have to really, really kind of use in our forecasting of Amazon products.
Yeah, so we can see in this case, it looks like there's not really good sale going on this website, so we don't really got to worry about that. Here, let's see if there's any high-level sellers here that got a bunch of reviews on this guy too. Here, let's see. One review. Let's see, 216. Yeah, here we go. So these people are making money here. Let's see, storefront stocking's best way to source for as a beginner here as well. Let's see. So you want these people that got lots of reviews here. Ooh, Sephora stuff. Sephora could be popping here. Let's see. Ooh, these are cheap. Yeah, nice. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at these guys here. Let's see. $5. I don't really trust those. Let's say 6. We're here as well.
Dash, I'm completely wholesale now. 100%.
Squishmallows here. Squishmallows are pretty lit too. Let's see. $8 here as well. Oh, lit. Oh, shout out Five Below here. 6.
Do they have an online site, Five Below?
Looks like it, man. Unfortunately, these are a different size here. As well, but gotta see if these exist too, because this would be nice and profitable. This was the correct size here. Yeah. Let's see. Holiday Disney Squishmallows here. Found some good Squishmallows on Walmart as well. Let's see here. 6.5 medium. Shout out that boy Stitch right there.
Stitch.
Garrett don't
Give
know
us.
nothing about that.
We're about 45 minutes in. Give us some W's in the chat if you've learned something. Give us some W's
Oh
in the
yeah,
chat.
for sure. Yeah, guys, for sure. Right. And the nice thing is these are all like the brands that you can sell right away from the get-go. Like there's a lot of better stuff you get unlocked over time too, as well. This is just like stuff that you can go ahead and get, going right from the get-go basically on these. Let's see. 8-inch Disney Stitch squish model here. Let's see. Stitch in pajamas here. Damn, bro chilling right. That's me after the grub right there. Let's see.
Are you
Fam,
getting
there's a disgusting amount of listings like this.
Are you hitting the pizza spot when you're home?
Already did. Yeah, come on.
The usual OG.
OG. Oh yeah. I was grabbing the buffalo chicken pizza last night.
Yes, sir. When's wing night?
Ooh, actually, dude, I got him last night, but didn't even end up eating him, so I'll probably eat him after this. Yeah, hidden right here. Ooh, 10. Ooh, okay, here we go. So let's see. So yeah, 550 right here. Let's see. Right, and the key is you get this flexibility of hopping around quick over time. It takes a little while to get really good at it, for example here, but once you get it, you can nicely move around here. And the interesting thing is we took a look at color prop, and color prop didn't even end up having a good deal on. Right, and like that's the interesting thing is that you can see like over time you learn that we got pretty good at identifying quick. It's like, okay, didn't really look like something that was worth it here. Let's see, 18.
Yeah, Grandel, check out my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of wholesale stuff on there. How do I know what is gated and what's not gated? So if you connect SellerAmp to your Amazon account, it's going to tell you pretty quickly.
Yeah. The nice thing is if other people are making money on it, you can too, most likely. Right. So you can go ahead and get going with that stuff here too as well. Let's see. Colorful gloss bomb.
Could you do this from Puerto Rico? Yeah, you're going to obviously need a prep center in United States just to make that more efficient to ship and stuff. But of course you can. Same thing with Hawaii.
Let's see, 12 here, 29, 14-inch here. Let's see, Walmart here. This the boy we want here? Yeah, okay. Let's see. 16.88 here. So this is interesting. So take a look at this, guys. So this is a good example here. So this actually probably was really profitable in the past. Let's see. Yeah, 30. Right, and we can see, yeah, it's pretty stable, honestly, here too. So we can see like 30 here. For example, we just zoom in here, comps up a little bit here, right? But we can see, oh, the fees are really high on this. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know why that was the case. We can see, let's take a look at these bad boys right here as well. Yeah, Warner's is I think it's a Walmart brand. Let's say 21. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's like Kohl's and stuff like that here. Let's see, Bath and Body Works. Yeah, bunch of color pop stuff here. Let's see, $10 on these here. Let's see, yeah, 16. It's just not like a good deal going on right there. We got more jockey stuff. Holy crap, yeah.
What does it mean when Amazon has suppressed a listing? Typically, the price is a little higher than it usually is, right? They'll take away the buy box in an effort to kind of force that price point back down. However, a lot of people avoid, similar to what we were talking about a little bit ago when Amazon's on the listing, a lot of people avoid, without question, a lot of suppressed listings. So whether you want to search those using Keep a Product Finder or just kind of like identify them as an opportunity as you come across them, there's a lot of money that's missed with people skipping suppressed listings. A, because it naturally is a little bit is symbolic of an increased inflated market. And B, there's probably a little bit less competition there as well.
Speaking of a good looking Keep a chart here, man.
Oh yeah.
Sheer tone. Game time. Yep. Here we go. Awesome. Nice. This is a sniped listing here. Let's see. Yeah. So see this 10% right here, right? So we can see 21 here. Take off 10% from that, right? So 21 here, right? Take off 10% from this, minus 10% here. Boom, right? And let's see if there's any good gift cards here. Let's see. Does Mac Cosmetics have good gift cards? Not amazing here, but it relatively offset sales tax. But we can see the current is 4%, but the average is 5% or 6%. So we can actually set alerts here on Card Bear and actually get notified. And then we can see for a while this was up at like 8% in July, right? So that's the cool thing is you can see the gift card market over time too. They got like they low key got SellerAmp for gift cards here. But like even if this goes up, even if there's like 6% ones tomorrow, for example, it's like this is a nice profitable skew, y'all. Right, and it's literally just hanging out at retail, boys. It's like not the end of the world if this ends up going at 31, for example. Right, and like people always talk about like beauty stuff, for example. If you want to find other beauty leads, storefront stock from this listing, like 100%. Storefront stock from this listing too. And it's like, we're doing this with sales tax factored in, with shipping Amazon factored in, literally everything here. It's like this one's probably good too. Copper tone here. We gotta obviously make sure it's the right thing here. Let's see. Let's Google and see if they got this one here. This is good looking Keep a chart too. This guy moves here. Let's see here. Right, let's see. Copper tone, for example, here. Boom. Yeah, here we go. Same deal. Right, so 21. We'll use that 10% code. Right, so minus 10%. Minus gift card for like 5% here. And it's an FBM buy box, so we know we'll be able to price a little bit higher here. So even at like 32, for example, this isn't like a game changer here, but we can see like a lot of people have made money at this buy cost. And I'm pretty sure this is the right thing, like 0.2 ounce, for example, right here. Yeah, 0.21 ounce. Right
Yeah,
there.
so you always got to double check the volume,
Beauty stuff, 100% like
the
that. Yeah,
size
I think we just unlocked like a low key like replen farm here. Right? It's like, yeah, like this was chilling and that was chilling here. It's like what other ones go up to 30 at some points? It's like these for sure. Like all you guys watching can go set keep alerts on these. Obviously, I don't think it makes sense to buy anything you see in a YouTube video, but you can set keep alerts on these guys to come back and take a look at them in the future as well.
Or again, like pivot points, look into other products within the brands.
Yep.
Right? Go into other Mac products, look on Mac's website and see if you can use these to leverage into another product. Again, those are the things, maybe not specific to variations and is not something to get, but no one's going to be looking at the other products within the brand. So you kind of distance yourself from the competition by those slight kind of rings outside of what we're talking about tonight. And notice right here, right, where we're talking about the suppressed listings, price is just a tad bit higher than what it has been in the past. Again, going to eliminate a good bit of the competition.
Could even be higher with charging for shipping. We can see in this case it's not here. We can see right at 26, right? It's like 26. There is that 10% code, right? We can see it could be even better low key. Let's see. Can we use 20% off 25 plus here with purchase? Let's see. So we could load that up and try and see if that hits even further, right? But we can see regardless here, this was like 17.5 here. It's like minus 10%. Oops, no, 17 minus 10%, minus gift card here. It's close, right? Trending in the right direction. And it's actually, interestingly enough, not historically good here, right? But we can see people made money on that, right? It's like, all right, like let's go ahead here. Let's take a look, see what these other sellers got, right? See what else they got here, right? We tap in, go in and see, hey, okay, what other listings? Well, like Polo or Alpha Ren here, right? Let's see. These guys make sense. I don't know, right? These polos here are super expensive. Let's see. Oh, lit here. Yeah, here we go. Classic fit. Short sleeve knit polo here. Let's see. Andover Heather, Jamaica Heather. Garrett's a Jamaica Heather guy. Let's see here. See, like, yeah, and you can see literally, I never in my life have I looked this product up, and this has 14 of it in their storefront. Right? It's like, all right, white sig here. Let's see. Right here. That's a little different here. 122. It's literally going for the absolute stratosphere here. It's moving though, bro. Too. Right? Literally, it's completely moving.
Can I FBM a product label hazmat? Yeah, just Google it. You're gonna have to take an extra labeling precaution. It's like a diamond symbol you're gonna have to stick on the outside. But I mean, Google it. You'll find it easy enough.
Oh, this ain't the guy, right? No, we need white with the horse like that. Let's see. Aha. Okay, it's very expensive though. Okay, sweet. Let's see. And we can see if there's like polo socks that are reseller friendly, for example, that we can see other folks making money on and stuff here. Let's see. This too expensive here. Let's see. These joggers here are actually a pretty good deal, honestly, here. Yeah, they're going for the high though on the retailers here. And some of these clothing items that are like super high rank can totally make money here too as well. Right? It's like Carter's, for example, right? Sweet. We can see here, like we found some of these the other day here. Right? We take a look at these as well too. Let's see here. Right, so first order of business, we want to take a look at variations, see some good movement here. And that's the nice thing is, y'all, literally, like we've been gone here and we've looked at all different types of niches here as well. Like you can dig in and find lots of profitable stuff fast, for example. Right, and we can plug these in. Yeah, 16 here, for example. Right, let's see, like which ones are moving nice quick here. Let's see here. Yeah, 29 here, for example. Right, so at 29, like these have totally moved here as well. Right, let's see, like good movement on those as well too here. Let's see here. These ladybug ones, for example. Oh, out of stock. Probably totally good here as well, right? We can see. Let's see here. Oh yeah, 16 take off 20% here, for example. Right? We can see. Yeah, 16 take off 20% of these purple ones making any movement. There's a lot of stuff nicely moving on this here. Let's see, where this purple. This is like the biggest listing in the world here. Yeah, 30. Right, like this is sold out a couple times here, and it's like nice and profitable too as well. Right, so we can see here. Yeah, 16 take off 20, for example, right here.
What about this? So you could enter in your sales tax in the back end to Seller app.
Yeah, it's already on there. Yeah, so if I show you guys here, it's already in here actually. Right, so then it automatically counts it. So a lot of people make the mistake of counting it twice. For example, when we take off 20% here, right, take off discounted gift card here as well. Right, just go here, card bear, right, Carter's, boom, lit gift cards here, right, minus 12% for example here, absolutely popping, gotta love it, and it
But,
says private label just due to low competition, right? We
Bree
have to check if the brand's dominating or not. In this case, the brand is not dominating.
Bree says, obviously you're in Puerto Rico, so you're gonna be shipping to a prep center in
Yeah.
United States, so you wouldn't be paying sales tax to begin with.
Yeah,
So
you
don't worry about that 11%.
Yeah, you worry about a tax-free one. Right there, and we can see like this person's crushing it with makeup stuff. Like you can go through as well. Like we found that 10%, which is doing well here. Like for example, Plum Dandy right here. Yeah, it's like another one. Like I'm coming to think this 10% might not work there. Just looking at how many of these things become profitable with it and everything. But they are like advertising in here, like literally, right? And it's like literally down here, like that 10% had popped up right there. Like this 10%, like if that works, it's cooking on a lot of that here. 16. Right, 10% makes that close or damn good here. Let's see, Rudy Woo, for example, here. Right, that one ain't quite good. Right, but then you go through the variations as well too. Right, hey, yeah, we're in PA. We get a little loose with the language, How these things go. Honey Love, for example, that's close too. Right, and that's the name of the game, y'all. Is just rock and rolling around here saying, hey, okay, what are other people making money on? Or during a big holiday like Prime Day, what websites have we made money on in the past? Right, and then we go ahead and see, you find a winner too, you storefront stock from this. So go through and find some of the winners in this video on storefront stock off there to do your own product research. That's 100% the name of the game. Cool. Discord lead is dead. Let's see. Discord is dead. I don't know about that. Let's see here. Sales tax here. Yep. Let's see. Check out the video description for the Discord. Yes, sir. When OA product, do you expedite shipping to ship to yourself? That's actually a pretty good pro tip. You can if you want. If it's one of the ones that's affordable. Yeah. Garrett, where can people follow you online as well too here?
We're right here, all Amazon, Twitter,
all platforms. 100%, my friends. Right? Y'all see me up in the perch. If you want, go back to the live tab on my channel if you want to see me back here posted up here 2 and 3 years ago. As well. Very, very good times. Popping low key, got a bunch of game in there. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, and if you guys are looking for like other sellers to work with and network with, you should post your socials in the chat too, as well. Yep. Y'all got any other questions in the chat for tonight? This is another fun live sourcing marathon, specifically all for stuff you can go ahead and sell from day one. There's a lot of brands that only experienced sellers can sell right now, so we stayed away from those tonight. Specifically, but that's the nice thing is down the line you got some more stuff too, and everything. Yep, Five Guys. Damn, that's a good idea. Nah, I mean it's a little seed oily here, but yeah. When in Pennsylvania, I guess. And Seller and Keepa. They use peanut. See, yes. I knew. Just here. Yeah, appreciate you, Filipina here. Just Polish, do IP. I haven't personally seen it on the Keepa charts, but you always want to check that. Yeah. If you're shipping if you're going to use a prep center, use one in a sales tax-free state. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sales tax is based on your ship to address. So if you're shipping to Delaware, for example, Delaware doesn't have sales tax, so you wouldn't have to pay sales tax. That's just kind of like the laws, right? Just, I mean, Google it, look it up. You'll learn pretty quickly.
Yep. Cool. Yeah.
I guess
better to OA. Do both, honestly. Yeah, do both for sure. Yeah, it depends. It depends on ASIN. And like if you see a bunch of people make money on FBM or something, sling an FBM. Yeah. Let's get it.
Sling it.
Cool. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Be great. Appreciate y'all tapping in tonight. Let's get it. See y'all soon. Check out the new video I posted today too for more AutoOneGate live sourcing game. Seller Amp and Keepa for proxy is good. Watch the AutoOneGate sourcing video I posted today. So that'll put y'all on a lot of game. Be great. See y'all soon.